Here's the second baseman, Sam Colgate. The pitch. Swings through that.
0-1. 0-0. Dragon, who's in the game?
Down.
Cambiate el field.
It's nothing to. Now on the other one, Rizzo. And he has it himself for the out. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a strike. Well, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And this one was there.
I can only imagine the comfort level of
Being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, then being on the baseball field puts so much pressure for them, they feel like they are right at home. Line drop, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And he's there for the triple. Everything came together for him. He was screaming off the bat, and sure, exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means. Here's Machado now. Outfield very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul one.
runner
Third, two away.
That's ripped.
Base hit.
Run
Scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he'll throw to second safely. Comes to the up behind. That's even with the line drive in. You could not do anything in the middle of that. You should be anything else. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you put the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. And that one foul off. Machado, second to two now.
And that one lifted in the air
Center field. Judge makes the catch. And they'll do it. They'll love the score in the inning. It's RBI double. It's now one. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The pitch. Brady ball from the air for a strike. Darvish, a full stop. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next on in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Him down. Here is the judge. Swing with a miss. Talk about blowing the hands, but not the bat. Man, you want to hold on to that thing and see his teammates come in and miss stuff, but not. He thinks it's business when he goes back to the dugout. That's for a strike. Let's look at the numbers because he gave that actually early, just right down Main Street. Probably not going to see much of this. Hey, listen back.
Tiene que usar timing. No contar, pues. 1, 2, 3. Eso.
Line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Knocks
Viste.
that away, and we'll do it again.
One down, base is empty.
And a single to the center, that's a base hit.
¡Ay! Error.
And Aaron Judge moves the second. He's got to go. Not stopping. He's going for three.
And he's got a second to go.
Dos errores en una jugada.
It's hits that are more satisfying than slide drives in center field. So that definitely felt good.
And
Here it comes. Tapped in the plate, but it's a foul ball.
runner on third.
One gone.
Base hit. Comes in.
Gets it on the drive on the road to the anything with that one. Into the outfield. Keep it around. It feels great.
And the righty beaters. And I was swinging the rest. Man, that was really much right there.
Tied
Up here in the early game.
Here's a slide to left field, and he He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt.
We knew he wasn't coming back.
Te sala porque te estoy lanzando bonito y no te quiero hacer trampa. Te sala porque te estoy lanzando bonito y no te quiero hacer trampa. No te estoy moviendo la bola. Te la estoy dejando ahí mismo.
And it's foul away.
The
The
pitch.
pitch.
Ripped
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw. Rizzo up to the play. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
No me bateas. Si yo te muevo la bola, no me bateas. ¿Viste?
Outside low. Lots of pitches going in this first inning. It's
Una y una. 2-1.
It's 2-1. He can settle in.
and he can say late. He's like giving Kansas. Great strikes. The next thing.
No me la moví, no la estoy moviendo, me la voy a mover. Así me ganan, no importa. Me la voy a mover.
3, 1 ball game. Major League Baseball.
No, porque me vas a poner brava.
The pitch. What you can take away from a bat like that is a hitter other than maybe something like with your opponent's getting a better time get on the fastball next time.
La agarra.
Foul, he stays alive. The Padres trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. Foul ball still 0-2. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Judge gonna get in on him. Calls it in 2-1.
Aaron Judge.
The Padres DH. Matthew Benton. Barely one. Badly in the eighth spot in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. He sits on the bench waiting for this time to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. That's Ballard up to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fly ball to center field. And they'll find for base hit. First and set for second. I'm up with a run down there. And he's in it. Give it well done. Gotta get in there first and get to that run and get it back in. Because he's gonna go barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you don't get there in a hurry, it's gonna want to look silly and end up on second base. 2 outs. Times. It's a 1-2.
Was really nice able to get it down and in a good spot. And he makes it easy. That angle was stayed can almost walk to first.
And here is in the ballpark. Swings to the fastball and he's on it.
At second,
Merrill on the first with 2 down. Foul off down the right side. Fights it off, he'll see another. I got a mistake right there.
Oh!
That ends the frame. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning 2. 3 and the Padres raise 1. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in the Yankees, he's Alex Verdugo.
Big swing and miss. Swing and fly ball down the left field, not the hooking foul. 0-2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and you'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Touching up there, and there's 1 down. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. Base is empty. Swing and walks up to Gargars. Moving under it. Corrals it. 2 away. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. That one to first. Cronenworth steps down the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No hits, no errors. Back to the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Tatis Jr. You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, shy of the plate at all. In fact, they probably did 2 the rest of the times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's extremely unhelpful, especially when you're not getting results with it. Swing deep right field. Going back.
La cogiste. Le quitaste el jonrón a Tatis.
Attempting to make that catch, and a nice catch. That's the only effort to minimize that contact. Now the plate as he swings through strike one. He's retired at annual World Championships. And any other franchise, the impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none. And if you go here to this yard, and it's all display. That's a strikeout. That's a fast on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for like something off speed earlier. He came right after the 3 straight innings. Machado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. I think we can make a pretty strong case that the most famous sports name in the world is the New York Yankees. It's a franchise that resonates across the globe probably more than any other. Everyone's heard of the Yankees because of the length of that history. Here's the 0-2. And it's a strikeout. 3 down for San Diego. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
gets away.
There's Aaron Judge. He's stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses at the 0-1 marker. James comes up empty there.
Swings through that, and it's a strike. And well, that's just the swing in this race. 3 pitches and a chance.
For sure. He just left the when you swing and miss 3 times, you feel like you got a play with your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Hey, that's down, bringing Steelers for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. 1 ball. Who's got him? This one in the air right field. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the Here's Stanton. He's already home runner in this one. And there's a foul. Only 2 down. That one is absolutely coaching. That's back there.
El mismo Hernández.
And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made it pay.
Rizzo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And there's the strike. 2 runs across the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. It's the center field. The throw is down.
Juega tranquila.
Torres swings through that one, and he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and smashed on the line. Tatis makes a nice running catch. But 2 come across this inning, courtesy of this 2-run. 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Kim, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike. Swing and a miss. The pitch. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with the leadoff.
Timed it up, and he really shot down the right field line and found a way to keep slicing foul.
One thing that was great about the approach is head is down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame. And a foul ball. Kim stands at second with no outs.
Struck him out swinging.
Now they turn and he reaches safely. Singing
La regla esa pues. Y tal, en segundo.
Before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who
they're in downtown Manhattan. They said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Late on that fastball.
So I went to the game, I hit 2, and I walked to the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" That was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York. And a sack bunt here. And it's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits? Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And it goes just foul. This one high in the air to left center. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a two-run game. Plays it down, and they cut it down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Judge grabs it on the run. So it's two.
¿Por qué me dio la seña?
Padres 3, New York. Judge got the Chris Singleton. Alex Verdugo.
You know, these Yankees really impressed me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Look at the numbers. They've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up. Just not letting themselves.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and miss. Strike one. Swings through it. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one hammered. Tatis reaching towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
I think it ended up being a kicker right there. It's ripping in right field right now. So otherwise, it's out of here.
Slice hard but foul. The 0-1. Follow foul. Two down, nobody gone. On the ground. And foul ball. The middle gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job staying at the middle because of the pitch. You trying to just ship it through the airfield.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Bounce up the middle. On the kid. That is the end. The Yankees lead 1. And it remains 5-3. New inning getting started. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Here comes a pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. That tells you they've seen the ball with the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't bruise his hand, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ay, se abrió.
One down, base is empty. Slap the other way, foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also, really good at battling. This guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. There's an ability to foul out tough pitches.
That one the other way.
¿No le tocaste bien?
Gone runner at first. And now it's Manny Machado. 1-2.
In the air, center field.
Judges under him.
Makes it right there. There's two gone.
Next to him, Sun Kim.
That one catches his own. And it's over. Kim, a former gold glove winner, 28 years old, and he's a native of South Korea.
Va por regla.
It doesn't hurt him. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the
Ok, salió.
Padres 3.
He heads to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
And
And
he
he deals.
And
And a strike for you in New York City. Being a big sports fan, tell me about your experience with the Yankees.
I
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. It was one game involved that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson had 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances, and then Curtis Schulter diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
No, no la apañé.
Put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball.
First offering is fouled off. It's important. I think the 1, 2, 3 here will be a very positive sign for his team. Swinging and a miss, and he was full. Misses. 3 on 3 on inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. Weaver back to work. And a foul ball.
Now a screamer in the outfield. Now batted Jersey. That's high in the line. Drop straight. He couldn't run it down. In the second, he's got a double. And he's in third with 1, and it's a triple.
Wasting no time there.
He didn't spin a little bit. That's the key. You still have to stand through baseball in order to hit the line like that.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he runs second. Pulls into third safely. A run comes in play. One down, runner at third. Jackson Hill. The next up for the Padres.
A chance for no damage right here. High score in his last AB.
And a foul. The 0-1. Swing and pop in foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's a base hit into center field. The tying run is in to score third. It's 5-5. And he's at second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. It's like that. They were just a nice line drive in the center field.
It's on the Barnhart's now.
Tu pitcher está cansado.
Now it's 8-1.
Tu pitcher está cansado. Ya te digo.
something that
Toca a
you
este, ¿ves?
want to happen just to happen. That's not an
Cuando dice manager de X, manager. Bullpen. Elige uno de esos. Put in the game. Sí, pero no ha calentado. Si quieres calentarlo un rato, te tiene que poner, te tocan dice warm up. Sin calentar.
Jonathan Loaisiga. He's in the game. The base is empty.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Tatis waits. That's the third. LeMahieu gets the first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Lifted in the air out to left. Verdugo gets under it. And it makes the grab. And that is that. The bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots to up. It's the Padres 7 and the Yankees 5. It's there. Got the plate in the third. Jones puts up empty there. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Machado pulls this one down, and there's one down.
Well, you got to give him credit on there in that. This inning started a little shaky, but he started in the 7th inning. Turned this into a shots for the
Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Lifted in the air right center field. On his way over. And it's caught in the air. Here's Alex Verdugo. Shots up first. Takes it down the inning. And top of inning number 7. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. And the pitch. Shot right into the base hit. Makes the turn in its for second.
Me cuenta que los imparables no los puede dominar. Los imparables no los puede dominar.
Save comes all the way around for an inside the foul on a ground ball. And man, defense and drill should be fun to throw. The other way, calls it in. And it's
No tiene que tocar nada, solo tiene que, como el jugador, el que está relojito, es el jugador que
You feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
0-1 down.
quiero el jugador de rojito, Ese es el jugador que está dominando ahorita.
Game 2.
Slam in into two. Stretch that single hit to the building. Unfortunately, now in second base, he was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's the switch in left fielder Jerks in pro form. Throw on Arizona. Out number 3. One scoring triple here for the Pods. It's now 8-5. Baseball on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees looking to rally. Pitch.
After watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected
that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the good two.
Seems he got exactly what he was looking for. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we see a change on the mound. That
does it for you, Darvish. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Jeremiah Estrada against the ball now.
Number 50.
Austin Wells. In the dirt, but get close. And then excellent job keeping it right there. Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good bats in this
game. There's been a lot to like how they're
approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits.
Meto.
Pitcher has the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them. They're finding a way to get it done.
Goes down, swinging for the strikeout. And the run holds. So that's pretty much the dream.
2 strike.
La bola le cayó al catcher.
They say that you're going to pitch right on top of the plate. That's exactly what he was looking for on the mound. And 2. Because they started first and 1.
Man, he really turned on that and absolutely ripped it towards third. Reflexes down there in the corner to bring it down.
That one foul off.
Los dos nos dormimos, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo te vas a hacer tramo dormido?
Rips one to right.
As he pulls up short. And then the runners at the covers with 2 of them.
I don't know how he's
So
able to
shoot it, it's the other way. It's inside. It's still good.
No te he hecho trampa, estoy lanzando siempre en el centro. Mira, si te quiero, no bateas.
Checking on the plate. Swing. Big foul. Drifts towards it. And that is the hitter. Stranded pair. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. We're the top of the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Matthew Beck. Swinging a foul straight back.
Out to short,
Volpe.
Save. And that's his just third hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are on the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to score if you're leading off an inning. An infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make some happen.
Strike one. Bicycle. It is 6th season at 29 years old. And he's nailed it up. And he goes down the line. And he grabs it back. And a pitch. John over here. And it's the bag. Makes it to first on a perfect bunt, as they couldn't even get to that one. On the ground right side. So with it around third. He'll score. And they lead by 4. Straight together with 3 hits in a row. That's what Fisher possibly has to Hitting on his rows, and it could be fielded cleanly, but you can't play with defense in that case. Stay first as they can make the play. So next, Jay Cooper. Brown could be 2. Tags over for 1. They get in, the run scores in each way. And it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job of the defense to take advantage of getting the outside. But on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some responses there. Based on the decisions that they made.
Machado up here. And he prompted the swing, and then it's straight one. Headed towards the corner. Soto going after it. Balls it in the air. 3 runs for the eighth coming up. It's the Padres 11 and the Yankees 5. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man at third.
Clearly see the ball very well in this one.
Tú no estás jugando. Tenemos tu contrato.
Took it back for a game. There's just no way to knock it down.
Oh, they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch time. Timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Maybe that swing. It's strike one.
When the right man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. The pitcher can get the ball on the ground, and they can roll him up to two.
Stan gets his lead first with nobody out. Stays on. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. At the belt fires. Ground ball first. Could be 2. Off balance out there. And that's 2. Really good job. Perez. Now the Bucks comes up empty with a swing there. And it's a swing there. And now make it great. Welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Stepping in for San Diego. Aston Kim. Out towards left center. Down looking good. So running over to start the game. That's a thing it's San Diego.
Swinging the attention down the trust. He was so close to being scoring position.
Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out.
Look at that same side hitter right there. Hit the ball in the air. Just
first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Profar gets a piece there.
Mira, ¿qué hiciste? Toca en el medio. ¿Por qué te bota? Toca el botón en el medio.
2 now going on. Here's Swingers. And that's second. 1 in the inning, but nothing more than that. They were 7-9.
Sí.
In inning number 3, and the Yankees 5. All set for the bottom of the...
¿Ah? Mi pitcher está cansado.
Now one gets the ball to the pen. This is a pretty low leverage appearance mode, so you should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp.
Toca el botón en el medio. Toca el botón en el medio.
The pitch timer expired before he started his run. That's a stall.
This is all about action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Espérate.
Next offer in there for a strike.
Te pega para Jackie.
And the count 1-1. Ready on the
fastball.
1-2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Jackson fires. In the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And this one misses. The Padres up big in this one. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the leader.
Oh, that looks too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just on the nice fastball. I'm not sure it was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty good. Very good location. They found a way to just get it by him.
Left-hand batter waits. Another final strike.
From a pitch perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. So there you look at it. He's commanded this fastball now. It's the same ball. That splitter comes him and just falls on it.
2 down, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field. As we saw in this game today. Excellent play by this team.
¿Oye qué? ¿Qué?